Now I picked these wild grapes today, and I'm in the process of taking them from the clusters and putting them in the blender. And first of all, of course, I have to wash them well, and then put them take them off the cluster, then blend them and strain out the seeds, and that's what I'm going to make the wine from. The grapes aren't very large, as you can see from this quarter. They're very small, and they're not extremely sweet. They're they're sour, but of course, when you make the wine, we're going to be adding sugar. I've already taken some of the grapes off the clusters, and I find that I can do it with a fork. Just get it off with a fork, and it takes time to get all these little berries off, though. So then when I get the blender about 3/4 full, then I'm going to put 1 part of water in with it, and then blend it, and then strain it through a colander, and then that'll get all the seeds out, and that ought to be pretty good. See, here's a nice cluster right here.
Did you take a picture of your big cluster you had?
Yeah,
big bunches?
Just before this, it's on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but you can see pretty much what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I had tried originally to put the whole cluster in there,
yeah,
but it gets all tangled up.
Yeah.
Okay, so then this will be the last one before we go and actually pulverize everything. Each grape has about 2 seeds in it. Some of them have only 1, and some have 3. But I checked to see if the berries were poisonous or anything. I'm gonna rinse them out a little bit. I think I'll put them in the colander to get as much dust off as possible. I've rinsed the clusters very well too, to get all the dust and stuff off of them. Now, let's see. Okay. And about 1 part of water to 1 part of grapes. And now we're gonna. Okay, here we go. Got it on now?
Yep.
Okay. Oops, you saw the juice. Okay, now it gives a nice red juice, and that's going to make the wine red. Now I can take it and filter it out right here, and I find that I have to do like this to get it to filter properly. And I'm saving the seeds so that I can rinse them out and get a little bit more juice from them, and maybe some more of the purple. So I'm saving the seeds. See, the seeds are
Purple.
like that.
Because the seeds have the skin too.
And some of the skin, but some of the skin's going through too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So, it looks kind of not so good, but you can see that There's some juice, and I'm going to end up getting maybe about 2 or 3 quarts of juice, or maybe a gallon of juice from all these grapes, and that ought to make a lot of nice wine. So then I have here, altogether after squeezing the grapes and everything, I got 2 gallons of juice. This is just 1 gallon. I actually haven't used this juice, but I took 2 like this, that's for a gallon, and put it in the, my 6-gallon container here with 2 gallons of water. And then I stirred it up with 10 pounds of sugar. 10 pounds of sugar. And now it's in the process of being sterilized. I have these little tablets called Camden tablets, and they are, can you see them?
Yep.
They're sulfite. They produce sulfite, and that kills the germs that might be in the juice. I put 4.5 of those in here, and crushed them up and put them in here. And so, let's see. Honey, can you come and take a picture of the juice?
Yeah, hold it. Well, I can see your hand stirring, so I don't know how much of that we'll be able to see, but
Okay.
yep.
Okay, so that's the juice. Okay, and so there's about 4 gallons altogether in here. Okay, turn it off. Okay, and so then after this kills the germs for about 2 days, then I'm going to add the yeast, and that's the next thing we'll take a picture of. I'll add the yeast, and then that'll have to ferment for about 6 weeks, and then it'll produce alcohol content of about 13% alcohol with a nice pinkish wine.
And about how many bottles do you think you'll make?
Oh, this is about 4 gallons, so that would be about at least a dozen bottles.
Wow, it better be good.
Yeah. More than a dozen, about 16 bottles, I guess. And then this little top right here has a little thing. When the yeast produces gas, it bubbles through here. And so when it stops bubbling after about 6 weeks, you know that the wine is ready. So you see this fits on the top here. It has to be airtight. But right now I'm just letting it sit on the top. So that ought to take care of it. Maybe I could just pour some of this juice so you can see what it's like. So this juice is,
Ooh, look how thick.
it's very thick, yeah. It has some pulp in it.
Now all of that is going to go down in sediment?
Yeah, that'll eventually settle out. But you see what it's like? Actually, the top part has like a froth on it. And but and actually this juice is, these particular grapes are quite sour. And so this is almost like lemon juice. But I'm going to add, of course I added 10 pounds of sugar to it, so you can see. But the color of it is sort of like Welch's grape juice.
Yep.
Okay, so that ought to do it.
Okay.
All right.